Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome on into episode or game number 139 of the Mariners 2021 season. The lighting did that thing again. I looked over, I checked the thing. I was like, "Hey, the sun is out. It's at least trying to be out. I can use natural light for the most part." And then I went up, went to the bathroom, came back, sat down, didn't recheck it. Started the video, looked at the monitor, and went, "That looks real dark." So sun's trying to come out, but no such luck so far. Also, now I can't really see because I looked at the sun. So good news here. Yeah, it should be game number 139 today. We are rapidly approaching the end of the season. Mariners coming off a tough loss, making it 2 losses in a row. Both of them, oddly enough, 5-2. Had a couple of home runs robbed. One because of a person in right field who was tall and athletic, and then the other one because the Crawford boxes are fucking dumb. But yeah, I wouldn't have tied the game necessarily, but it would have cut it to 5-4. We had a misplay in the outfield. I think that led to another run as well. So a little bit of everything went wrong in yesterday's game. Today, though, we have a chance to kind of right the ship here. Houston does lead the series 1-0. We will need to win the next 2 games in order to open an Allen and Ginter pack of cards. But that is for another day. We got to just worry about winning one. Don't want to get swept this late in the season. It's not great. We do have one of our better starting pitchers on the mound, Casey Sadler, 15-4, 2.59 ERA. He's been stuck at 15 wins for a while. Framber Valdez is on the mound for the Houston Astros, 8-10 with a 4.69 ERA. I appreciate the 0.69, Mr. Valdez. I enjoy that. 76-61 are the Houston Astros. 86-52 are the Mariners. Here's a look at the standings. The Angels have picked up a game on us. I believe they won yesterday. No, they lost yesterday. Okay, just kidding. But they have picked up a game on us. They were 4 games back. They're now 3 games back. They're 6-4 of their last 10. The Mariners an even 5-5. Ever since that disastrous 4-game set against the Royals, things have been much more up and down. Some tight wins, some big wins, and some weird losses. It's kind of been the running theme. And the second game of the last 2 series in Seattle against Houston and in Arizona against Arizona have been more comfortable or kind of blowout wins, depending on which series you're looking at. But maybe that's on the docket for today. Astros still in the wild card spot. They are up on the Blue Jays by 3 games. Toronto missed an opportunity yesterday to what's the word? Toronto lost an opportunity yesterday to keep pace with the Astros by losing. The Red Sox made a little run at it, but I think they might be kind of eliminating themselves here. I believe they are playing Cleveland. So I think that those 2 teams are kind of knocking each other down. Or I guess Cleveland is knocking Boston down. Let's see if we can find that real quick. Hold on, that's NL Cleveland. Oh, no. Cleveland is playing Minnesota. Who the heck is Boston playing? Boston? Oh, they're playing Tampa Bay. Okay. But they did just recently play Cleveland. Okay. That's what confused me. All right. Here's a look at our schedule. 2 more games, then a day off. Then we'll have a 6-game homestand against Arizona and Boston. And then we'll go to Kansas City, Oakland, Los Angeles, home for Oakland, home for Los Angeles. So the end is in sight. We are inside of a month to go. 27 days left. 24 games, including this one. A couple of off days, so you get some Chad champs. I believe there's 3 off days left. I was just looking at the calendar. I didn't bother to pay attention. All right. Just go with the regular road grays. That's fine. Minute Maid Park, open, overcast, Casey Sadler. Let's see. We will go ahead and throw Jake Fraley into center. We'll be a little slow on the outsides. We'll also go ahead and flip Ty France. Kyle Seager. Ooh. I don't know if I want to remove that much power. But Dylan Moore could also probably use a day off. Because I can do this. Oh, you know, I could just do that, actually. Maybe that would help. Yeah, let's do that. And then Dylan Moore, we can bring in Shedlong Jr. Shedlong Jr. He's in a decent spot down here. Or do I want him and France? Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. All right. Hopefully we can get Fraley and Walton on. Shedlong Jr. can come through. He has good pop, good power. We are playing a left-handed. We are facing a lefty pitcher. We have a lot of lefties at the top of the order. Hold on. Let's actually flip this around just a smidge. Left, left, right, left, right, right, left, right. Okay. Yeah, that'll spread out the lefties just a little bit. I think that'll work a little bit better. Shedlong Jr. does lose a surprising amount of power going against a lefty. He's a 60, 61 against righties. Lefties, it drops all the way down to 49. So good thing I was kind of paying attention to that more so than usual. But welcome on in, by the way. This is Mariners Baseball right here. MLB The Show 2021 season, whatever, you get it. If you're just now tuning into this and this is your first game, thank you for watching. Welcome on in. My name is Sean. This posts every single day right here on youtube.com/Seanosaurus Rex at 1 p.m. Pacific time. So be sure to scroll down and subscribe if you like this long form season content. We're playing all 162 games of the Mariners regular season. And fingers crossed, the playoffs.
Minute Maid Park in Houston. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Seattle Mariners and the Houston Astros. It's Astros baseball on the show.
Struggled in yesterday's game. Yeah, I thought Kyle Seager was going to cut it to 5-3, and then we almost had another home run with Mitch Haniger. Ugh. 27 games for Framber Valdez, 8-10 record, 4.69 ERA, 151.2 innings pitched, 120 strikeouts, 75 walks. The weird thing is I went into yesterday's game with such confidence. We had taken Zach Greinke deep so many times when he was in Seattle. I thought, oh, this is a good matchup for us. But instead, couldn't get anything going and fell for our second time in a row. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim must be absolutely infuriated because they cannot catch up to us. When they win, we win. When they lose, we lose. It's not off schedule at all. We're very matched up together. Boston losing again. Sinker, curveball, changeup, four-seam fastball. It looked like Boston was going to have a little bit of late season life, but they've dropped now 3 in a row. That might really eliminate their playoff chances here. Ooh, boy, got me with that curveball on the outside.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
So the next to battle,
Jake Fraley lost his hitting streak in the final game against Arizona. Found the groove yesterday. He was 3 of 4, 4 of 5, 3 of 5, something.
Now the pitch.
Oh, that was a sinker. I should have been able to take advantage of. Just laid on it. Damn.
Here's the pitch. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Roll, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner.
Ooh, that was another curveball on the outside. I did a good job in the first at-bat, laying off a middle curveball outside. Oh, I hit B on accident. God damn it. Kind of just got into an auto swing mode there.
The number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
So here now is Ty France. Line to the right side. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. Now
Thought I might have been able to slip one by.
Opportunity, no score.
2 really bad strikeouts there. Shouldn't have gone for the curveball. That one's a little more understandable, but that second one was inexcusable. 26 starts, 15-4 record, 2.59 ERA, 156.1 innings pitched with 94 to 6 strikeouts to walks.
In this one here today.
Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1. First offering. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
The 1-0.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
There we go.
A ball and 2 strikes.
That's a good swing right there. Oh boy. Hello.
Breaking ball while warming up before the game. Leadoff hitter getting 2
Oh wait, did I accidentally move it?
Usually not the norm.
What the hell? Oops. Guess I moved a video accidentally into the wrong folder. I just happened to have the window up and saw it. Like, that doesn't go in this folder. The Good Life Part 1 is not part of the Mariners 2021 season. What are you doing?
Stepping in next, Kyle Tucker. First pitch on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Come on. 0-2, let's get him going here. Come on. A little more inside. Get behind that. Ooh.
Can't get him to chase it 1 and 2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a line drive.
Ooh, nice grab. Nice grab.
For the second out. That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. And given his team,
so hopefully putting
not going to be watching any champagne showers at the end of the year, but if he keeps up the home run pace, some individual hardware may be in order for him.
He's doing his best to make sure the fans keep tuning in. He's fighting for a home run title.
What am I trying to say?
Giving any at-bats away.
Hopefully Kyle Seager can go one more game with putting him a designated hitter today.
To not give anything away at this level.
Right side defense aligned perfectly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is.
I guess if he needs it, we can figure it out. But I need to use Shedlong Jr. as.
This is still a 0-0 ball game.
Probably need to use Shedlong Jr. as a second baseman.
Now at the plate, Kyle Seager.
Or did I do that already?
This pitcher. He carries
What the hell am I
average of
thinking?
389. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, he got me way outside. That curveball is getting me real bad.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally, an ugly swing right there. But he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Oh, my fucking God. This curveball. I hate it.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
And a big cut at the breaking ball. But
that was 3 straight curveballs, 3 straight strikes, and...
Set to go now, Mitch Haniger. And he's been swinging it well the last couple of games.
I am out of sync. I am not playing well lately here. Okay.
First pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground.
That'll work.
And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
A little bit of a power swing there on the sinker. I think that was good aggression. He's been throwing them low. He's been willing to throw them super low.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch on its way.
There's another curveball way inside. Slow down.
With his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Now the 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
There we go. See? Slowing down. Being patient.
Right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Oh no. Now thankfully not enough for the double play, but that's a sucky way to go down after 2 pretty decent takes.
So stepping in is Shedlong Jr. His prior history versus this arm, 2 hits in 7 tries.
And that curveball still giving me trouble. That was early, way low.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Into center field, line drive base hit.
It's gonna be close. Okay. Wasn't as close as I thought it was going to be, but a little dicier. That's good. That's why you put Shedlong Jr. in the lineup. Get that RBI knock. Might have been able to send him to second, but I'm okay with a ribby single. And finally able to get something on that curveball. Oh, not on that one, though. That was, I believe, actually late, and that was a power swing that I didn't need to do. Evan White only has 9 home runs. Huh. This curveball is fucking annihilating me. I hate it. It is so much slower than anything he throws. It is at its top speed, his curveball is 4 miles an hour slower than his lowest speed changeup, but nearly 10 miles an hour slower than the 4-seam fastball and the sinker at its lowest.
Stays alive, still 0-2.
Late? Yeah, very late. Yeah, no shit. You look at two curveballs, that's going to be late.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
That was a...
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one, and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger, bad spot over the heart of the plate. He's lucky. He's lucky that's getting sent back to him.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field.
It's in the Crawford boxes. I finally got a hold of the curveball. Evan White with his 10th home run of the season. And just like that, it's 3-0. That's what I've been looking. That was what I was looking for with Seager. Was just some power, some pop, just a little better timing on it.
He's one of the best home run hitters in the league, and rightfully so. You're not going to get cookies thrown at you every at bat. Most guys can handle a fastball.
I was not sure that that was going to be able to get out.
And drove it right out of the yard.
So now to the plate, Jose Marmolejos. Fouled away.
Marmolejos has good power against righties, but his lefty power drops pretty considerably as well. 58. He's up near 70 against right-handed pitchers. Just sinker low. Okay, so a good second inning here. We actually had a pretty decent first inning pitching-wise, so... Oh, that was a very late swing. Ooh, that was the curveball again.
Step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But they strike.
That'll work. 3 runs, 3 hits.
On this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 3-0.
We also have 3 strikeouts, but those were just timing them up, getting them ready so they could be sent out like that.
And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Oh, Shedlong Jr. doing it offensively, doing it defensively. That's what you want to see.
Now to bat, Carlos Correa. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. First pitch on its way. Sadler has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring
Ian
up
Happ.
first rounder in Pittsburgh.
He had a home run in last night's game, I believe.
Here it comes.
Missed on that sinker. That was really far left.
Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Ooh, boy, that was luckily not crushed.
Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side.
Nice grab by France. I overran that a little bit, but a good extension back to grab something. So. All right, through 2, up 3, feeling good. The watch for 100,000 views on Eon Flux continues here.
First pitch on its way.
That's fine. I'm all right with it. That was a curveball that was right down the middle. But
stay into as a lefty hitter, that ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
99,973 views at the time of recording. By the time this goes up, I'm sure it'll be well past 100,000 views. There we go. Another one inside.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Good pitch on the
Ooh, sinker
black.
on the
That
outside.
was
Thought that was going to
sinker.
drive a little more
I
outside.
think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off
I don't
an
really
inning
need
that
it
you really
at
labored
exactly
through,
100,000
it makes
views,
all
but-
the difference mentally.
Okay. 69,420, absolutely. 100,000, no big deal. Ooh, you suck, wieners.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power
Oh.
hitter has a good fastball, and what
Oh,
does he do?
that is
He
horrendous.
just throws this good
I was-
fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Jake Fraley. As he'll take strike one on the inside corner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
I deserve that strikeout. I was not focused. I was not attentive during that at-bat.
Strike two is
Fuck, that changeup.
outside part of the plate.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Count is 1-2 now. And this will be fouled away.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Pitch taken.
There we go.
Several inches below the zone. In
We're
fact.
working the count here. Working the pitch count up. He's at 38 through 2 1/3.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder.
Ah,
And he tracks it down, and a nice
fuck.
play to record the second
Thought I might
out.
have been able to get something.
Now into the box. Ty France hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on.
Oh,
And he's
Ty France has gotten some solid contact
First, and that
that is
ends
just
the inning.
rocketed to a person in perfect
Mariners
position
are
for
down
it.
in order, but
All right,
they're
well,
top by a
fuck.
count of
An embarrassing
3 to
strikeout. That's on me. Whatever. I don't know why I'm...
So here's Trey Mancini, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it.
It's, how do you... Coco... Are they really not on... They're really not on Twitter. What are you doing? Nope, they are. Okay. Okay. Sorry, just trying to get that tweet up.
And now the first pitch.
Echo Generation,
Looking at his
first couple
score
hours of the
totals,
game, almost the
Mancini
first 2
has
hours of the
just
game,
over 100
went up
career
today on
home runs
YouTube
to his credit.
as of recording. That kind of gives you a day to when some of these are done.
Here it comes. Curveball.
Trying to get a little bit of ahead on content so I can take a little relaxing couple of days. Go see a couple movies. Excited to go see Last Night in Soho in the Dolby. Last Night in Soho in the Dolby, and then the new Wes Anderson movie,
Fielded cleanly.
The French Dispatch, which is a title for some reason I just cannot remember. I like Wes Anderson movies a lot, but I
Well, it's
can't
still early, but it's
never
also
keep
worth noting
keep track of
he'll
that.
be in line
We
for
have 3
wins
pitchers at
keeps
15
up.
wins.
He's
Gonzalez,
taken
Sadler,
leaders in
Delaplane.
games won
Sadler in
this
good
season.
position to join
As you see,
J.A.
he's
Happ
right
and
up
Zach
there among
Greinke
the
with
leaders
16
in
wins
that
here.
department.
See how the rest of this game plays out. Obviously, a long way to go.
Striding forward now is the DH, Alberto Ibarra.
That'll be nice. So the first day that I come back after taking like 4 days off this game, that'll be a
Hard hit ball to second.
disaster.
He's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and that brings Corey Lee to the plate. First pitch coming, here it is. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up.
Boom, there's an out.
Scoop at first, saves an error as this side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. Still down 3-0.
Okay, let's settle down here in the top half of the 4th. See if we can add on a little bit. Giving our guys save opportunities is good, but I don't really want to deal with that. I don't want to cling on to a 3-run lead for that long. I guess the more important thing for me would be if they score a run, can I get that back? Oh, that curveball didn't drop the way I wanted it to. I was late on it. Oh, God, that was a hanger.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He singled in his
That
first
curveball
AB.
stuck up in the top of the zone. I just couldn't adjust. Ah.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Tucker waits on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Problem here is that we're letting this pitcher stick around. We're up 3-0. We only have 3 hits on him, but we had a really great pitch count through 2 1/3. Pretty good timing on that curveball. But considering that he got 4 outs and 6 pitches, 5 outs and 7 pitches, yikes. Okay. Definitely missed an opportunity on that curveball to Seager. That's fine. Not great at-bats from Haniger or Murphy. Not as great.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The second baseman, HOU.
Now the pitch.
But
The 1-0. Now Altuve connects.
Ooh,
Deep
ooh,
left field.
ooh,
Back out is
ooh.
the left fielder. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. A solo shot here to left. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the Astros are on.
that seems like a small number for Altuve as well. His buzzer must not be working.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if
That wasn't really much of a mistake. I'm a little surprised he got that much on it. Like, I was hoping that it would just run out of gas and the Crawford box height would rob him, but just enough. That's all right.
At the plate, Kyle Tucker. As the first pitch to him is in there for a cold strike.
We're not throwing a lot of cutters high in the zone, so we're not really changing eye levels all that much. So I think a lot of these hitters are going to be sitting really low. Just looking low.
Now the pitch. Hit to first. Reined in. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So next to hit is Yordan Alvarez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Disappointing way to give up a first hit of the game is a home run. Fuck me, Sadler. I am not wanting you to throw it that low. Nibble the edges, dude.
Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. Fielded cleanly.
Get there. How was that 34 speed? That feels wrong. That like felt like a surprisingly close play at first base. That like shouldn't have been.
As he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
That was a strike regardless. But I guess if he's calling the swing, maybe he wouldn't have called it a strike.
One hit. No errors in the ball game for the Astros.
Right there, it fell.
Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman.
Oh, come on, dude.
Walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's one pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
And there's a base
Why?
hit on
Why
the
did you
line.
say that?
The 2-out hit means Carlos
A
Correa
2-out, 2-strike hit again.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime
Yeah,
you
they
get a
were.
knock every
He
game,
was right on top of that.
he's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. In there, a big
No! No! No!
and he's in safely at third as they also push across his score to make it a 1-run game.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the Jets here and makes it.
I overran it.
He might need
I
an
just
option
like,
to take, but, hey, he made it.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native.
I don't understand what happened. I didn't move it that much.
Pitches for ball 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
Too tight with that one.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. Correa on third with 2 out. Fouled off. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him as he
Shedlong
takes away
Jr.
a hit, and the side is
Thank you.
retired. So it's
Tip
2
of the cap
runs
to
on
you.
3 hits, no errors
Tip
in
of the, I guess
order.
tip of the rival cap to you.
We played 4 full.
I am so fucking irritated with that. That was the end of the inning. That was it. That was the game, or not the game, but that was it. It was going to be 3-1, and he ran too far. I'm lucky it wasn't an inside the park home run.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And a hanger as he gives this one a pretty good ride out
Go,
to deep
go,
center.
go, go, go.
He's gonna make the catch.
Oh my God!
Running play there for the first out. Well, that was was certainly a tough play, and worth taking another look with
I hate this game. I hate this fucking game.
Off the bat, carved out a nice route and ended up covering over 110 feet to make the play. I'm sure he's happy with himself about that one.
How would that... I mean, that's your difference in power between, you know, Shedlong Jr. batting 60 against righties and 49 against lefties. It's just not enough pop to get it out of the stadium. I feel like if that's a right-handed pitcher, that's out of the park. Like, no question.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
2 balls and a
Fuck
strike
you for that strike call. That is
baseman.
bullshit.
And
That was a
it's
bad
fouled
swing.
away. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to
There
throw
you go.
that pitch away and move on to the
All right.
next one.
Full count, 3-2. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so
I'm
he's
so
gotta focus
irritated.
on trying
I'm
to get
so
the ground
fucking
ball.
annoyed.
Now with the
Like, I just see the whole Fraley incident just in...
He bounced out last
It's just
time
stuck on a loop in my head. Just annoyed. Alright, now Marmolejos, much like Shedlong Jr., also struggles against lefties from a power perspective. That was just a terrible swing. So I'm going to work more with a contact swing. If this was a right-handed pitcher, I'd probably be going more for a power swing, just because he is good. He's 12 points better power-wise.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Though I just haven't been able to unlock Marmolejos' power. I've said that all season long. I am so lucky.
On the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact.
I'm looking low. I don't know why it thinks I'm looking so high in the zone, but...
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Altuve for 1.
Damn it.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Mariners go down quietly there, but they still lead it 3-2.
The thing that sucks is, like, the sun's coming through. If I lean back, it's like the natural light's not too bad. But if I lean forward, it's like kind of weirdly dark.
The Astros offense with Houston's manager. And one thing he
Probably the white
mentioned
shirt's
was
not
the
helping.
lack
Oh,
of
hi,
vision
Heidi.
he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
I'm excited for later when I record videos and go, why does my throat hurt? Oh, it's because you screamed at a video game earlier today, Sean. Remember when you did that? Remember when you were dumb and misplayed something in center field? Been a while since I've done that. Still hurts. That was a hanging curveball. I was super early on that. That was horrendous.
Fly ball out toward right field.
He made a little step to his left. I thought Shedlong Jr. had the home run. I was really excited about that. I was like, oof, keep going. And then, no. That's why sometimes when I get home runs like that and I see the guy running back, I'm like, oh, well, this is going to be an out. So I'll make that catch over their shoulder. And it's very, no, I shouldn't say, I was going to say impossible, but it's very difficult to tell what is going on out there from that angle. Oh, I hit the wrong button.
Here's a cutter that's off.
Come on, dude.
Bases are empty.
Call a fucking strike, man. He says with a 1-1 count.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. into the windup and the pitch. Lifted down the line and left. And it's a foul ball.
Yikes! Can we maybe not call the sinker again? Did you not see what just happened? We're gonna go with a cutter high and inside.
Another 1-2 delivery. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
See, he was looking low and outside that time. Previous pitch, looking low and outside. Just trying to.
Heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off. Maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Foul. Foul. Okay. I don't like. You know what he hasn't seen is the curveball actually. There we go. Okay. That works. That works. It's not that I was annoyed. I don't like how frequently Tom Murphy calls the same pitch over and over and over again. I've complained about it all season. But I think in that case, that was a good shakeoff because it was just fast or just sinkers and just cutters. I may have said curveball on accident. Same pitch, whatever. But he'll call the same pitch over and over and over again. And I was afraid to go back to that sinker just because of how well he had hit it down the foul line. It's like, oh, I don't. Oh, come on, dude. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. How is that not a fucking strike?
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bouncer to the left side. Throw first beats him easily, and the side is retired.
Okay. Much better inning defensively there. Didn't give up any runs. 3 hits for each team. 3 runs for the Mariners. 2 for the Astros. We're through 5. And only one real disaster so far. This is why I talk about how important it is for me to get runs back. It's because just weird errors like that happen. Donnie Walton, having a bad day, 0 for 2, 2 strikeouts. He's been willing to go like outside in this. Oof, that was a nice curveball. That was a nice curveball. I was looking way over here.
Steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
And he popped him up. Left fielder giving chase, but this will land untouched.
I'm scared to commit too far. Fuck. God fucking damn it. I'm so sorry, Donnie Walton. This is it's been 2 strikeouts and an awful pop-up. He stayed inside the whole time, which I did not expect. I was cheating to the outside because he's been willing to throw these curveballs. You see pitch number 3 here, way outside. Fuck me.
There is Altuve, and very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning. Next, it'll be Ty France. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Popped up. Bregman is there, and the side is retired.
That was another hanger. I just tried to do too much with it. That time, I believe it was a power swing. I just went all for it. I am so fucking irritated. They don't show you the they don't show you the previous pitch.
He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up. And quickly there's one down to lead off.
I've missed a couple of hanging curveballs or changeups. One of them for sure was a curveball because I was able to see it with Kyle Seager, but I don't know. I'm not 100% sure about that one. I would assume it's a curveball just because he's been so consistent on throwing that.
Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
So this will most likely be Sadler's last inning.
Number 6.
I don't remember who I used yesterday.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Can't get these. I can't get the cutters to blow by him the way I want to. I would assume it's mainly because he just doesn't have the speed to it or the velocity.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
That's fine. Just couldn't get him to swing on it. He's seen everything so far. I'm going to go back to that cutter.
Popped up.
Murphy's not going to be able to get to that.
And no one will get this one.
Okay.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Bouncer to the left side. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
That is frustrating. That's frustrating. I think that's the difference in Ty France's and Kyle Seager's speed. Maybe even reaction rating.
Standing in now, Yordan Alvarez.
That was a surprisingly nice curveball. I was throwing it a little further outside. It wasn't a great pitch, but that'll work.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Tucker, base runner at first with 1 out. Yanked hard, but
Lucky that that was not absolutely demolished. This dude has 99 powers against righties.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
They're really running the pitch count up here against Sadler. Looks like I have Munoz at my disposal. I appreciate Munoz has gone up several points over the course of the season. Now a 75 overall. We'll go with we can go with Fletcher. He has a sinker slider changeup. Not great. Probably could throw in maybe Kikuchi as well. Actually, Kikuchi with some of these pitchers that can only get through 5, 6, 7 innings maybe. Or 5 or 6 innings. I don't know why I threw 7 in there. Dude!
Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled away. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Another 2-2, and he finally
got him.
Whew.
That dude, Alvarez, is fucking terrifying because he has 99 power, and he's burned me before. Normally, like, he'd be like, oh, he has really good power, like, okay, don't fuck around. But I've, like, fucked around and missed and been like, well, good. Great, fantastic. Fuck that up.
2 out with the man at first. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Waiting on it is Henniger.
Nice out. All right. So we'll get out of a little bit of a jam. Sadler is not going to be responsible for anything but a win. Worst, he's going to get no decision, which would be unfortunate for him because I think he's had losses and no decisions. He's been locked at 15 wins.
Into the box. Kyle Seager.
Okay. Framber Valdez, he's up. So we will schedule in Munoz. And he'll come in for the bottom of the 7th. Giles has an opportunity for a save.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
I was looking high.
And the 0-1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball.
This might go. 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 This might go.
He's gonna haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
God damn it. Oh, I hate it. That's two solid pieces of contact that have just been long fly balls. Fuck, dude. Even with his 83 power, that wasn't enough.
Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop.
That's,
Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
The catcher, number 2.
Well, you can't fault the effort by the first baseman there. He did his best to make the save, stretching to his backhand side. He just can't quite close the glove on it, so it'll go down as a throwing error.
Fuck.
To the plate now, Tom Murphy. And on the first
Ooh, that
pitch,
was
he
bad. That
grounds
was
foul.
bad. That was
He's
bad.
0 for 2 in the ballgame
I wasn't
so
gonna do
far.
anything with that, regardless of the swing timing. That was just ugly.
Hit in the air to straightaway center.
Go ahead and just turn back.
There now, and he has it, 2 gone. The batter will be Shed Long Jr. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. And now the first pitch.
There we go. Way outside.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. Three and 0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. This one's down to third. Bregman has it. On to Altuve for the force out, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on no hits, 1 error, and a runner left stranded. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Mariners lead it 3-2.
That's okay. Couldn't take advantage of the error. Got to be able to do that more. Too aggressive with Shed Long Jr. with a 3-0 count. Let him waste the pitch, get the strike. I was late on it. It was a power swing. Everything about that was dumb. 56 games, 5-6 record, 19 holds, some innings. God. All right. Let's try another slider on this. Can't get it to work. That's all right.
Striding in for Houston, Carlos Correa, 1 for 2.
All right, so new pitcher here in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Oh, so you want a slider immediately, huh?
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit on the ground to third.
Wow, okay. So Tom Murphy, for some reason, I don't know why, but he has been calling a lot of first pitch sliders in that location, and I don't like it, especially with the relievers. And that's probably why I don't enjoy it, is because it's dumb.
So now to the plate, Ian Happ, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. That fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
Well, I got a little lucky there.
Triple digits on the radar gun.
Happ with a swing, and he connects. Sends this one to deep right field. Gone! A two-run shot that gives them the lead.
That was a terrible pitch. I got lucky the first time he didn't swing. I missed it the second time, and this is another blown lead against the Astros.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's nothing.
That error in center field, that misplay in center field has come back to haunt me.
Popped him up. And he'll indeed make
I can't wait to not see the fucking Astros anymore. I hate this goddamn team. Fucking, I am so fucking tired of them. And it doesn't help. This is, I think it was half. I think it was 9 of 18 games were all in a row, like, we're against the Astros. And there, again, we have this slider. He's trying to get cute and steal a strike, but I'm not playing well enough with the slider over the last couple of weeks to, like, really warrant that sort of thing. It didn't bite in far enough. They hit it well the first time I threw it.
Grounded down the third baseline. Reined in.
Might not get there. It was maybe it was just a hair. It looked like it was gonna be a hair short of the green zone, but.
And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one.
Just say I'm throwing for content and call it good.
Corey Lee, as he puts it on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly.
It was a genuine misplay and a very, very bad pitch.
The damage has been done as the side is retired. Astros plate 2 on the 2-run home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's now a 4-3 Houston lead. Steve Cishek has been summoned from the bullpen.
He has a ERA of nearly 6.0, 5.88, 26 innings in 26 games, a 1-4 record with 7 holds, 28 to 15 strikeouts to walks. Righties batting better than lefties. This is good news for me, considering that I have Shedlong Jr. and Jose Marmolejos in the lineup, and they both bat much better against righties than lefties. Evan White did have the home run that got things started, or kept things going. I can't remember what that was. Sinker, slider, four-seam, changeup.
First offering on its way.
Hey, these mechanics ain't out of the textbook The Art of Pitching, but he seems to be effective with what he's doing.
High in the air out to center field. And the 8th inning begins with a flyout. Quickly one away. Ready now is Jose Marmolejos. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least. So you know he wants to make up for it right here.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Cishek's ready. Here's the pitch.
Ooh, that sunk on me. Which is good news for the pitcher because that was a sinker.
Swinging a looper to left. Correa backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Donnie Walton. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last
Fuck me, that was so out of the goddamn zone. Jesus fucking Christ.
A little bit more over him. I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Wow.
He's gonna have any
Wow. Wow. What a fucking changeup, you fucking bastard.
The 0-2 home. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Sinker, slider, four-seam changeup.
A little bouncer.
That
Two out, nobody on.
looked good, and then wasn't.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact.
He threw that one fastball, and everything. I've been early on everything else. That's 3 changeups in a row.
And he struck out again.
Froze me. Just absolutely froze me.
He's gone down on strikes in this one.
This poor guy, Donnie Walton, has had an absolutely miserable day at the plate, and I apologize. 3 strikeouts and a really bad pop-out. Aaron Fletcher is going to come on in here for the Mariners. 35 games with a 1-2 record, 7 holds, 41.2 innings with a 3.67 ERA, 24-3 strikeouts to walks. Everything he throws is off speed. Ooh, yikes. Yoicks.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Jose.
Now the first pitch. Sinker's in there, no balls and a strike.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
The 0-1. And that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Next to stand in is Kyle Tucker. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Called strike 0-2.
Caught him on the corner. There we go. Fletcher's got some command going today. I like it. I like it. I don't have much time left. The sun's going to be in my eyes. I have to lean either really forward or like way back. It's like this is right where I want to be. Maybe like right here, but it's like right on the outside of my eye.
Power hitting prowess earlier in the broadcast. We haven't gotten to see it on display so far in this one.
But every time this
That's good news for me.
He's one swing away.
See, here's another weirdly located slider. It makes more sense lefty on lefty, but like he keeps calling it righty against righty. I'm like, it's not gonna.
For this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ooh, I pulled way farther outside than I thought it would.
Into center field, line drive base hit. Two-out hit, that'll bring Alex Bregman to the plate as well.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Stepping in now, Alex Bregman. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one.
That's a fucking strike.
Is off at first with two away. 1-1.
Should be 0-2.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. From the stretch.
I am lucky that that sinker did not get rocked out of the stadium. That was a very dangerous pitch.
Right there, he'd be getting one back from the umpire.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Another try at 2-2. Lifted in the air to straightaway center.
Don't touch anything.
Fraley will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. One left for Houston.
Jake Fraley, Ty France, Kyle Seager.
4-3. Ryan Stanek comes on from the pen.
20 out of 23 saves and opportunities. Save conversions and opportunities. 34 games. Does have an 0-4 record with 34.2 innings pitched. Those stats appear and disappear very quickly with the relievers. Four-seam slider and a splitter. See if we can do anything here. Fraley's the guy to get on base.
He's set and the pitch. Swinging a soft liner. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard.
And that's why he has 90 speed. 90 speed.
Can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Four-seam slider and a splitter.
In now, Ty France. He swings and
Into a double play.
Altuve for one. Back to first, a ninth inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the ninth, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first will be in time to get him. And the Astros have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Astros jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back.
It was two bad plays.
Ryan Stanek earns the save out of
We scored 3 runs in the second, had 3 hits in the second as of the second inning. We got 1 hit total the rest of the way, and it was that hit in the 9th, I believe. Yeah, 3-game losing streak here for the Mariners. They're 4-6, I believe, in their last 10. Evan White had a home run, a 2-run shot. We were up to a 3-0 lead. It felt great. And then just couldn't do anything after that. And I am very disappointed in myself for this game. Particularly like the third, the fourth, and the 9th inning were all just horrendous. Or maybe it's the 4th, 5th, and 9th. I don't know. Every time Andres Munoz gets a win, he like immediately loses the next one. He was 2-4 for like a really long time. Got him to 3-4, then he immediately dropped to 3-5. Then like got one more, and then dropped to 3-6 or 4-6 or whatever. And it was like,
3 hours and 2 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight.
fuck, dude. I don't know. I feel like I am at a loss. I don't know. I'm very frustrated with these losses, especially this one. 3 runs in the second, and then just unable to do a single fucking thing for the rest of the game is really frustrating. And really, 2 mistakes cost me an entire game. 1 bad pitch led to a 2-run home run, and that unfathomable fucking misplay in center field with Fraley is stuck in my head, and I don't understand what the fuck happened, and I hate it. But that's the way it goes sometimes. Houston gets the win. They now lead the series 2-0, which means we don't get to open any of these this time around, which is unfortunate because I enjoy opening those cards. I need to get away from this area because this sun is now right where I can't, like, do anything. I hate it. That's probably more just my frustration of the game coming out at the sun. That does nothing but keep us warm. Yeah, I don't know. Ian Happ's your player of the game. 1 for 3 with that 2-run home run in the 7th inning. Framber Valdez gets the win. 7 innings pitched, 3 hits, 4 strikeouts, 1 walk, 3 earned runs. Andres Munoz, 1 inning pitched, 2 hits, 2 earned, gets the loss. And Stanek gets the save, his 21st of the season. Altuve had the solo shot as well, and Carlos Correa had that triple. That shouldn't have been a triple. It should have been out number 3. It should have just ended the fucking inning. I'm going to hate looking back at that footage. And we put a couple of good rides on some balls from Kyle Seager and Shedlong Jr. that just didn't have enough. The Seager one is more surprising because even though it was a lefty pitcher, he still has good power against lefties. I thought that would have enough to get out of the ballpark, but obviously that was not the case. Whew. 2-4 here in the month of September. This is not the time to slip and slide. We are barely fending off the Angels for the lead in the American League West. But both teams, thankfully, 5-5 in their last 10. So it looks like the Angels lost again as well. So that'll mean that they are 3 games behind us, which is good. And the Angels must be infuriated because they lose. Like, we both are losing. We're both losing. We both lose. We both win. We both win. We'll lose. And, like, they just can't get any ground on us. But there you go. That's a sour game number 139. We'll be back tomorrow at 1 p.m. for the series finale at Houston, looking to just get out of town. Maybe with a victory. Maybe just fucking put it in and just fuck it. Just sweep us. I don't give a shit. I don't want to see you anymore. I'm tired of you. I hate Houston. Fuck Houston. Ugh. Anyway, tomorrow, series finale against Houston. Right here, 1 p.m. YouTube.com/ShawnosaurusRex. And then you'll get a Chad Champ. And then we'll be back at the friendly confines, or the hopefully friendly confines, of T-Mobile Park, where we will be playing against the Diamondbacks and the Red Sox. So if any of those games sound interesting, come on back to the channel. We have, I believe it's 23 games left in this season. So we're looking good for a playoff spot. But things have not gone well lately. 5-5 in the last 10. We are 43-19 in the division. I would be curious how that breaks down with Houston specifically. I would feel like we're much more even with them, whereas like Oakland or Texas, maybe even the Angels, are a little more lopsided in our favor. We do have a really good lead on the Blue Jays for that second wild card spot. If worse comes to absolute worse, we have the 3-game lead over the Angels, an 8.5-game lead over the Astros, and then an 11.5-game lead over the Blue Jays. So I feel like we're in a good position to get into the playoffs. I just don't really want it to be a wild card. I would like to see a series in a playoff atmosphere. I think that'll be fun. But I got to get things going here. Just an awful game. We'll shower this one off and move on. Tomorrow, 1 p.m., series finale against Houston. In the season, everything's done. We're done with Houston after tomorrow. Thank fucking God. Thank you for watching. Scroll down, subscribe, and ring the bell for more. We'll see you tomorrow. Go Mariners.